Hey, welcome back to Right Foot Down Motorsports. Daniel Webster here with you. So on this week's video, we are going racing with the GMS car again, except this time I'm driving it. Really looking forward to this one. I feel like this is, borderline a bucket list race for me. Getting to drive such a beautiful race car. I got some vinyl here to replace the tire marks. We're going to get it back brand new looking again. But really excited for this one to get to work, hand in hand with Tony Uri Jr. and the GMS guys on the driving side of things. I am looking forward to this. I'm pumped up, getting ready to get this thing ready. It's such a beautiful piece to have sitting here in the shop. It's the attention to detail, the way how aggressively it's panned off, but still legal. All the panning's done in the right spots, the right way. Little things that we've never thought of before, like, hey, making the bottom of the floor pan unbolt. So, I'm assuming mounting a seat's got to be infinitely easier. Doing seat belts and everything you can do from underneath, something we've never thought of before. The way the floor pan pans off, but it's also angled and twisted up on the front of the footbox area for more ground clearance over there. Like the way they bring it all over there is really interesting. A lot of just cool stuff. It's like very similar to the Fury, but just a more updated version of things that that Tony's worked on for a decade over there at Fury and wanted to improve on, and brought those ideas here to build this thing. This thing was so good at New Smyrna. I'm going to start very close on the same setup as we had there. Just move some rear geometry stuff around, put a little bit more drive in the car, a little bit more stability. So right now we're just going to get it back looking brand new. Might wrap the nose if I get time. Got a few little tire dings here. Pretty minimal, but when you got a brand ass new car with one race on it, can't leave it looking like that. Okay, trailer's cleaned, packed, organized. Shouldn't need those anymore this year, so they can come out. But other than that, full fuel, tires, wheels, shocks and springs ready. And that pretty sumbitch ready to come in next. All right, quick update, guys. So we were P2 in open practice last night, and P2 again today. Finch is really fast. He wins here a lot in the Ronnie Sanders car. Mark Taylor went a little quicker than me when we mocked up today, but I think we got a pretty good race piece. So just doing final prep now. We got 12 minutes to get ready for pre-qualifying tech, and then get ready to qualify. You drive this place in ridiculously far in Q-trim. Like, nowhere we race at home teaches you how to drive it to the center of the corner before lifting. This place gets your attention. Well, the go fast and turn left portion went well. Qualified second outside pole of Jake Finch, who's a rocket here in that Ronnie Sanders car. So he went fast time was a 69. I went a 75 P2. Definitely my first ever front row start here at Pensacola. It's not been my best track over the years. So our GMS hot rod's pretty sporty tonight. Invert ended up being a 0, so we're starting on the front row. See if I know what gear to start in for a pro car on a half mile. I don't really have a lot of low horsepower experience on big tracks, so I guess I'll play around with that on the caution lap, see which gear I need to start in, first or second. And yeah, talk to you guys at 100 laps.
And outside row number 1 from Brooksville, Florida. The number 9W, it's Daniel Webster. And on the pole for tonight's 100-lap main event, the defending Allen Turner Pro Late Model Series champion from Lynn Haven, Florida, the number 18, Jake Finch. Fans, it's time to go racing. Drivers, start your engines! Pace car to pit road. We're racing here at 5 Flag Speedway.
Daniel Webster took a really high line in turn number 4. Doesn't matter, Jake Finch down the back straightaway by a half a car length.
Yeah, that was really interesting start by Webster, and it's paid off thus far. He's even with 1 and 2. Now through 3 and 4. Here comes Finch, though, and he'll clear. 1, 2, Finch, Webster.
These tires are fresh, so they're sticking. And Jake Finch takes advantage of his pole position out in the clean air, heading for turn number 3.
We hope they can get that machine figured out here in the Pro Late Models, as here comes the battle for second on the left side of your screen between Daniel Webster and Zach Dixon.
Told you Zach Dixon was going to be fast. He's hanging right on the back bumper of Daniel Webster, who got a big super late model win down in Central Florida a couple of weeks ago.
Jake Finch out front, determining the pace of this race, maintaining that gap between him and second, and of course Dixon making things a little bit more difficult for the 9 machine.
That's got to be the best battle of the racetrack. Lurking in behind him, Jim Wall, waiting for somebody to make a mistake so he can move from 4th spot up further past Dixon and Webster.
The Madison
Jake Finch has 0.6 of a second of a lead.
The Madison, Alabama driver of Wall sitting right there looking at the 91 machine. Looks like he'll hook up behind the 67. He'll want to be on that back bumper as the 67 goes to the left side of the Webster machine. Here comes Wall. He's poised to take a spot also.
Daniel Webster, experienced driver from Central Florida. If you're going to pass me on the inside and you're faster, I'm not going to close the door on you. That was the philosophy so far, but he's fast on the outside. He's staying right with Zach Dixon.
And you can really see these cars bouncing around here at the high bank of 5 Flag Speedway. If you didn't know already, watching on Racing America, it's been since the 70s since this racetrack has been paved, and there's really a big bump right there in turn number 3. But I've noticed here tonight a whole lot of bouncing through 4 and 1.
I gotta believe Daniel Webster is really putting a lot of use on those tires. Yep. He's been on the outside of Zach Dixon for 5, maybe 6 laps here, and he's absolutely just as fast as Dixon, but he's wearing those tires out on the outside.
I know Webster does not want to give up 2 spots, but you know, there may be a little strategy here by Zach Dixon. I think Dixon is a faster car, but why not keep one of your competitors there on the outside line for a little longer?
They went across that little bump in the third and the fourth turn, and I really believe a little contact was made between 67 and 9. Look at Jim Wall. He wants through. He's waiting to see who's the faster guy because he's going to go that way.
Dixon's going to have to make a decision now. Whether he's holding up the right side or not, and now he goes. I think Dixon realized I got to go, or Wall's going to get impatient, and now here comes Luke Yarborough.
Luke Yarborough on the
Sometimes racing sucks. Ran second for a while and just got crazy free. Don't know why I backed up. I don't even remember. I got in line like 7th. Ran there for about from lap 25 to lap 70 or whatever. And then I pulled in. It's such an expensive race car. It's not mine. I don't want to tear it up. Sliding around sideways. So yeah, about to finish loading up, grab a coffee, and be home in like 7 hours.
And of course, the best part of racing is the 3 a.m. roller food and coffee stop to try to stay awake for the ride home.
Well, I'm still freaking frustrated. So you don't get the opportunity to drive a race car this nice very often and show that much speed. Like I said, I qualified on the outside of the front row, outside of Jake Finch and the 18 car that never loses a pro race. I don't know. I got it in here in the shop. I'm getting ready to start going through it, see if something broke, something moved, or if I just made bad adjustments. I know I spent a few too many laps on the outside when third place got underneath me, and I raced him for it. I thought I was still taking care of the right rear. I thought I was, still trying to roll into it. Damn it. But now, if you guys aren't familiar with Pensacola, I'm sure you've always heard of the amount of tire wear you get from there. It makes a freaking mess. This is a massive ball of rubber I started creating. Just pulling off trunks with my hand. Like, I haven't even got the air blower out yet. This is just like halfway wiping. So, but it's a brand new, gorgeous showpiece of a race car. If there's ever a time to keep it clean, it's now. So, I'm gonna pop in a podcast and listen for the next 8 or 9 hours of cleaning to make this thing new again. Yay. So, hey, while I'm doing that, y'all enjoy watching a couple of my other videos if you want to go back through their timeline, see some shop builds. The last 2 videos, the last 3, there was part 1 and part 2 of rebuilding that Sportsman card, hanging the Outlaw body on it and all that stuff, and then my win in the Super over Nassie in the UARA National Series. And yeah, is there any other thing you guys like to see? I know the shop videos are more popular than the track stuff, but like I had to make one of driving the GMS car. I hate that it didn't end better. But yeah, if there's anything specific you guys are looking for, drop a comment, and I'll try to pay more attention to that aspect of stuff, because there's so much going on here. Like I said, next video will be over there. Redoing another Fury car of Stuart Dutton's. He finished 4th in the IHRA series in their second race up at Cordeal recently, but it got beat up coming through traffic. My car from the Rattler that we struggled with, I spent Sunday and Monday going through it, finding a couple things wrong with it. My pro car I haven't raced in a while back there, doing some motor work on it. Yeah, whatever you guys are wanting to see more out of the shop here, more different track stuff or whatever, let me know, and catch you guys in the next one. So, yep, I'm going to hop underneath this thing, start getting it cleaned and maintenance. It's going back to New Smyrna this weekend with Matt, the owner of the car, back in it. So I'll be back on crew chief mode. And then, yeah, go from there. But, all right, for now, you guys keep your right foot down. Thank you.